I'm Isabel Rocha.
And I'm Banks Albright.
This is Teacher Feature. We're joined with, what's your name?
You don't know my name by now. Darren Hughes, I teach U.S. History,
That's right.
Social Studies Department head. How are y'all today?
Pretty
We're
good.
good.
Y'all
Yeah.
looking sharp?
And before we start the interview, we have a little game for you.
We're both dressed up. And if you guess who we are by the end of the interview, you get 6 extra sick days.
Who okayed that idea?
We don't know yet.
Okay, I'll see what I can
Okay,
do.
all right. So first question is, why is teaching history so important?
Well, I think today it might be more important than ever. One thing, you can't predict the future. So all you can do is learn from the past. You got to learn what happened in the past and what they're in for. I think it's important also to be informed whenever you go to vote. I always told y'all in class, vote for who you want to vote for, but be informed for your choices. People always ask me, well, how did so-and-so get elected? Well, somebody voted for that person. And so be informed. That's all I ask my students to do is be good citizens and make informed choices. So
That's good advice. What's your favorite era of history to teach?
I like the Great Depression of all things.
Oh, was it hard back then?
Oh, yeah. I think it's fascinating how some of those people overcame what, we gripe and complain here about long lines at Whataburger and think about what they went through.
You were one of those people, right?
Yeah.
There was families sending their children off if they were 15 or older just so the rest of them could survive. And then they had to survive World War II. So I want to think about what that generation endured and prevailed. So I respect that generation, and that's why I like teaching it, because it's about perseverance.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome anytime.
How old are you?
I'm old enough. I'm not that old.
I
was born in the Cold War.
71?
71. I was born in 1971?
No, you are 71.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not 71. Being born in 71 is a lot closer than the age 71. How about that?
Mhm.
Can I leave it at that one?
I,
I want y'all to be intrigued.
well, we just want you to be honest. And I don't
I'm
think
being
the
honest.
answer was that
I was
honest.
born somewhere close to 1971.
Maybe 1941.
That's not close to
Anyways,
70.
who are your top 3 least favorite coworkers?
Oh my gosh. I don't think I can answer that, can I? Well, I can, but
You can.
my top 3 least favorite?
Least favorite.
We won't tell.
Yeah.
Zach Carlock,
Mm-hmm. One.
Krieger,
Krieger.
and I know I'm joking. Who would be my 3rd? Yeah, Coach Scott would be good. I was gonna between Coach Scott or Mr. Tate, but Mr. Tate can fire me. So I'll go with Lee Scott.
Do you like teaching high school students?
I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. I think it's great that it's good and bad that you come to school and you know most students, what we're going to talk about that day, they're going to know nothing about it. And that's the hard part. But the good part is when the light starts coming on and they start putting things together, that's what it's about. It is a challenge sometimes. It's gotten more challenging through the years. Every year seems to be a different. I think a lot of it's your cellular devices and your electronics. We're just not very informed anymore about things that are important. Teaching history, how can I expect the students to be positive and upbeat about it if I go in with here we go again today, we're going to talk about, if I'm not enthused about what I'm doing, how can I expect my students to be enthused? So I try to have an upbeat attitude, and I think it's important what we do up here. And if you don't like young people, I'll tell you this, most people would not be teaching, because we don't do it for the money. If y'all didn't know that, we don't make a lot. Just saying. If Congress of Texas hears that, just saying. But anyway.
They'll be watching.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be watching this.
So
But-
I hope you had some time to think, because that was our last question.
Oh,
Right,
good.
so
I
who
hadn't
are we?
considered it. Can you tell me at least can it be French? Does it have anything?
It's American.
Oh, it's American.
Yes.
I was gonna say like Maria.
It's American. It's English. It's American or English.
English? Because I was gonna guess maybe Louis and Maria Antoinette at first, but I didn't know. So it's American but English. How about George and Martha Washington?
Oh, so close.
I'm Ronald Reagan.
I'm Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, the Prime Minister of England. And
Yes.
Yeah.
they thought so similarly. If you ever listened
Yeah.
to Margaret Thatcher, remember her famous quote? Socialism is great till you run out of other people's money.
Yeah. It was let them eat cake.
Yeah. Let them eat cake.
Oh, no, that's
Oh,
that was the
no.
one I said earlier.
Didn't Margaret
Oh.
Thatcher go, tear down that wall,
No,
right?
no, y'all got everything.
No, yeah, Margaret Thatcher said, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down." the
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, so I would, Ronald Reagan, huh?
Mhm.
I never saw Ronald anything like that, but,
He did drag her.
so y'all know Ronald Reagan was, y'all knew Ronald Reagan was my favorite president, didn't you?
No way.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't know this.
Well, I teach him, did I not teach everybody, let me ask you this, be honest. Did I teach most of the presidents fairly?
No.
Who did I not teach fairly?
George Washington.
I didn't teach George Washington. by
George
the way.
Washington Carver.
I didn't, my president started with Teddy Roosevelt, right?
Yeah.
Do y'all think I was fair with covering each president? Either one y'all know I didn't like.
Taft was a little mean. You're hard on that guy.
Yeah.
Well, you mean all the heavy jokes I made?
Yeah.
Well, I make heavy jokes about Carlock, he takes it, so why not? But anyway, I would never guess Reagan and Thatcher, but that's good.
We tried our best.
Y'all did a good job. Y'all look
Thank
just
you.
like them.
Thank you, Mr. Hughes.
You're
And
welcome, thank you.
Is there anything you want to leave the audience with?
Coach Scott, Mr. Krieger, Carlock, I was just kidding. I had to choose three, and I thought y'all could take it better than most, so I'm just kidding. And Krieger's like, darn, I wish he wasn't kidding, but no. But no, they're three of my best friends up here, and I appreciate what they do also, but
This has been Teacher Feature with Isabel Rocha.
Banks Albright.
Mr. Hughes, hook 'em.
Put that down.